नागपुर में दंगे हुए. These are some of the headlines from Maharashtra from the past few days. टूटेगा सब्र क्या खुदेगी औरंगजेब की कब्र. 15 मिनट में 300 मुस्लिम साफ. बस यार और नहीं पढ़े जाएंगे. Here's the real headline. औरंगजेब तो बहाना है, हिंदू मुस्लिम एजेंडा चलाना है.
छावा या चित्रपटाने छत्रपती संभाजी महाराजांचा खरा इतिहास आपल्या समोर आणला. त्यानंतर लोकांच्या भावना देखील खूप मोठ्या प्रमाणात प्रज्वलित झालेल्या आहेत.
Sentiments have been heightened by the movie Chhava is what Maharashtra CM Devendra Fadnavis said after communal clashes erupted in Nagpur on 17th March, Fadnavis's own hometown. The Vishwa Hindu Parishad and Bajrang Dal members carried out protests to demand for removal of Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb's tomb present in Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar, formerly called Aurangabad. Word spread that a holy chadar was also burned during the protests along with Aurangzeb's effigy, and riots broke out at 3 locations. 33 policemen were injured. Private vehicles and bulldozers were set ablaze, and stones were pelted at policemen, grievously injuring some. The Nagpur police has labelled Fahim Shamim Khan, a leader of a political outfit called Minorities Democratic Party, as the prime accused for inciting the violence and spreading rumours. In the primary FIR lodged, the police has alleged that he was the one who ensured the assembly of 500 to 600 people who carried out the violence and made sure to spread rumours that a green chadar with verses from the Quran was burnt by VHP Bajrang Dal protesters. The FIR then goes on to detail the sequence of events that led to the escalation, the attacks on policemen and public property, and derogatory and provocative slogans raised. It also mentions that a female police officer was violated during the riots. Labelled as a political hardliner, Khan has also unsuccessfully contested the 2024 Lok Sabha elections against Union Minister Nitin Gadkari. Locals and police have claimed that most rioters were not from the area, had their faces covered with masks, and carried weapons, indicating that the unrest was pre-planned to an extent. To know more about what the FIR states, how the violence transpired, and what exactly is Khan's alleged role in them, read this detailed report on the Quint. The link is in the description below. Coming to what all transpired in the run-up to the riots, Devendra Fadnavis is right about one thing. Sentiments have been high since Chhava's release. But then statements like these also need to be taken note of.
साहेब आम्हालाही प्रत्येकाला असंच वाटतं, फक्त काही गोष्टी कायद्याने करावे लागतात.
There is a timeline of instigating communal sentiments after Chhava's release in the run-up to the Nagpur riots that can be looked at in 3 stages. The first stage was Chhava. Yes, agreed. Sentiments have definitely been heightened after Chhava that portrays the life story of Maratha king Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj and his eventual killing by Aurangzeb. The heightened sentiments were viral all across social media, where children could be seen weeping, youth could be seen chanting Shiva Garjana. A man in Nagpur even arrived to watch the film on a horse, dressed as Sambhaji. A scene from Chhava described Burhanpur in Madhya Pradesh as a gold mine. बस फावड़े कुदाल लेकर लोग असीरगढ़ फोर्ट पहुंच गए और खुदाई शुरू कर दी to look for gold. Such was the impact of Chhava. Many people reacting to these videos said कि जो फिल्म दिल को छू ना जाए वो फिल्म कैसी. सही बात है, पर दिलों को छूने वाली फिल्म का इस्तेमाल करके दिलों में एक समुदाय के खिलाफ नफरत किसने भड़काई. The leaders of the BJP and allies of the ruling Mahayuti have gone all out to play upon these sentiments and promote the film. Fadnavis shared the stage with Vicky Kaushal on Shivaji Jayanti in February. A screening was organized for all MLAs of Maharashtra. One MLA also organized free screening for all women in his constituency for a week. All legit. But ever since Chhava's release, there have been constant attempts by not just right-wing Hindutva groups, but also by the state's politicians, including CM Fadnavis himself, to play up the narrative of removal of Aurangzeb's tomb. That was the second stage. The political demands to destroy the grave began after Samajwadi Party MLA Abu Azmi's praise for Aurangzeb, saying that he built some temples and his differences with Chhatrapati Shivaji were not on communal lines. Phir kya? There were FIRs, Abu Azmi was suspended from the Maharashtra Assembly, usual hate speech offenders like Navneet Rana and Nitesh Rani made statements. The demand gained more momentum after BJP MP and Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj's 13th descendant, Udayanraje Bhosle, also called for the tomb's removal. These demands could have been sidelined as personal sentiments of these leaders. But then, Devendra Fadnavis offered in-principle support to them. The demand was also raised by Shiv Sena MP Naresh Maske in the Lok Sabha on 13th of March and then backed by Deputy CM and Shiv Sena Chief Eknath Shinde. Here came the third stage. Outfits like VHP, Bajrang Dal, Patit Pawan Sangatna not just echoed these demands but also held demonstrations in different parts of the state over a week before the Nagpur riots. Leaders of outfits like Hindu Ekta Sangatna and Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj Pratishthan, led by Milind Ekbote, who by the way was also accused in the Bhima Koregaon riots, were banned from entering Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar by the district administration after threats to march to the tomb. 2 days before the Nagpur riots, the VHP and Bajrang Dal announced that demonstrations across the state will be held on 17th of March to press for these demands. और अगर मांगे पूरी नहीं हुई तो बाबरी मस्जिद जैसी कार सेवा करेंगे. Hours before the violence in Nagpur, Fadnavis was addressing an inaugural event of a temple for Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj in Bhiwandi and said that it is unfortunate but it is the responsibility of the state government to have to protect the grave. So, coming back to the question asked earlier, can we say that Chhava is responsible for Nagpur riots and dog whistling against Muslims? Well, while the film definitely cannot be absolved of playing into the good Hindu wronged by bad Muslim narrative of the Hindu right wing, it was clearly used for narrative building and spewing an agenda. But eventually, those who build the narratives are as usual walking scot-free, while the misled youth arrested in Nagpur will now rot in jail.